guys doing? It has been quite a while since I've been able to post a video. I actually have made multiple videos, I just haven't had the chance to actually post them, and by the time that I went to post them, they weren't really relevant anymore, so I just never actually did. Hi. I'm going to quickly be going through these videos through this one. I only have really two things to talk about, and but they do have they're a little time consuming. First of all, just before he tries to jump away, show you how big these kittens have gotten. This is actually the runt, so he's not the biggest of them, but you can get a general size as to, there you go, stand up. Good job. Thank you. Can you say hi? Okay. I'll let you go. So they've gotten pretty big. They have about 2 more weeks until they go get their shots, and then 2 more weeks after that, and then they will be ready to start finding new homes. I wish I could keep them all, but I can't turn into the crazy cat man with 6 cats, so I'm going to avoid that at all costs. I'm probably going to keep one of them, so I am looking for 4 homes to send them to. So if you are looking for a cat or you are considering getting one, please contact me and we can definitely see what we can work out. So yeah. Okay, next thing. I found out some information about something and it changed a lot of what I thought was going to happen. I'll definitely elaborate more on that. But first, a little backstory for people who don't know how testosterone works, or some part of how it works. When you take testosterone, shortly after your period will stop, and which is freaking wonderful. But medically, it's not. They recommend that between 1 year and 5 years after you start taking testosterone that you have a hysterectomy, and which I have no problem with. To me, I don't have ovaries, so I've never had ovaries. I never will have ovaries. I cannot carry a child. I've never been able to, never will. It's not anything to me, but medically, apparently, I do. But yeah. With testosterone, there are 3 main things that you really have to kind of keep in mind. I mean, it's not something that is like, oh my god, every single day, but it is definitely something that you want to take the precautions ahead of time before you get to the point where, you know, you're like, crap. And the 3 things are like your heart and blood, cardiovascular pretty much, and your liver, and, oh, yeah, ovaries. Says how much I remember that I have them. With your ovaries, it's not really much you can do except get a hysterectomy, so that's another reason that to me they don't exist. But with the other 2, there are definitely things you can do to prevent, you know, any future problems. With taking testosterone, it makes you produce an increasing amount of red and white blood cells. With the white blood cells, it's great for me because it boosts my immune system. Red blood cells, unfortunately, it makes my blood thicker, and it can cause me to have a heart attack or stroke or any clotting-related problems. So things that I have to do, you know, drink a lot more water, exercise, which smack in the back of the head I definitely don't do enough of. I take steroids, so I definitely should be using this to my advantage and having the most amazing body that I've ever wanted, but it's very difficult for me to work out by myself when I'm used to constantly having worked out with a team, and I've always been on team sports, so it's a little difficult for me to think about just getting up and going to the gym or like busting out a workout by myself. But I definitely need to get onto that and get my heart pumping and start getting back into shape. And my plans are to record a video once a week. I'm going to be doing it every Sunday. I'm going to stick with that. I said daily. That's unnecessary. I don't have the followers, but maybe one day I will, but as of right now, there's not really a need for me to post so regularly. But also 2 months is unacceptable. I drink a lot of water, so I am really, I think that's a big plus to me, keeping my body healthy and my blood thin and making sure I'm hydrated. And I've cut out 99% of sodas. Obviously, I'll have one here and there. I can't say I've cut them all out. But I mainly just drink tea, juice, and water. And so that actually goes hand in hand with my liver. With your liver, your liver is constantly processing the testosterone, and so that does put that excess strain on it, and so you can end up pretty much needing a liver transplant if you don't take care of your liver. If I don't drink enough water and keep flushing my body clean and trying to help it out as much as possible, I could end up needing a liver transplant. Perks of that is, or a plus side to that, I guess, is that your liver is the only regenerating organ. So you have a higher chance of getting a liver transplant, or it's easier, more so you have a liver that you can just cut a piece from somebody and it will regenerate into the full organ rather than having to remove the whole organ from someone, and a lot of that would require a donation of one. If you have 2 kidneys, that's one of those things. If not, then you have to wait for somebody to pass away who matches you. So a liver is really good that you can just a little piece and send it over to somebody else. But I really don't want to gamble with that, so definitely take the precautionary steps. The other thing, going back to the blood, is I need to donate more blood. Being a trans male, I will tell all trans males, because I've been told this multiple times from doctors all over, we're the best to donate blood. Like I said, it makes you produce a excessive amount of red and white blood cells. Therefore, the white blood cells boost the immune system of whoever is receiving your blood transfusion, and the red blood cells, for help them out as well. Just keep on, we produce it so quickly that it's beneficial for us to donate blood. It's beneficial for somebody to receive our blood, and it'll produce back like nothing. So, I mean, it's stupid and selfish for me to not donate blood. And I have O positive blood type, which is just another smack in the back of the head for being an ass and not donating blood. But that is on my to-do list tomorrow, is to go to the blood bank right down the street and donate blood. I already talked about the liver. Last thing out of those 3, which I always leave out because I never even remember that they're there, are ovaries. When you start taking testosterone, your period stops shortly after. If anybody remembers the study that they did on the birth control that makes your period go to 4 times a year, they saw all those health problems that happen afterwards. Obviously, when you go and you release the waste that is accumulated in your body 12 times a year, and then you tell your body, just kidding, you're only going to do it 4 times a year, there's obviously going to be the side effects that come from that. And when you've been on testosterone for 2 years and haven't had your period for 2 years, there are the side effects that can come from that. So it is recommended that you have a hysterectomy between a year and 5 years after you start testosterone. I've done all my lab works and I am in the clear. There's not any signs of any pre-cells, of any pre-cancer cells or anything like that. So I am doing well for now, but like I said, I don't want to gamble with something where I get to that moment and it's like, damn, should have done something about it. In October, I went for a consult. The doctor who prescribes me my testosterone is an OBGYN/endocrinologist, and he has collaborated with a plastic surgeon who does top reconstruction and penile surgery. They are trying to work together so that way the patient will only have to pay for a one-time operating room fee, a one-time anesthesiologist fee, and only have to pay for that surgical fee that one time, rather than having 2 separate surgeries and twice the trauma on your body. When they ran my insurance to try to clear it, I thought that I was denied for both of the procedures. When I went to Miami this time, I found out I was only denied for my top surgery, but I was granted my hysterectomy. With this being said, my doctor feels that because I was approved for one of them, that raises my chance of being approved for the other one. So he thinks that there's a huge chance that I could be cleared this time that he's running it. And he put to the point of saying that I could be having my surgery August or September, which is crazy for me to even say, which is partially why I've been a little skeptical about even posting a video about it. I have set in my head for my own sanity purposes that I will not be having my surgery for a few years. And now I'm being told by a medical professional that I could potentially have it in a few months, which is a very, very, very big baggage that has been handed to me. I'd be down as hell if I got it cleared. Like, sign me up tomorrow, let's go. But I am very nervous that I will be denied again. And the last time I did not prepare myself for that denial, and it hit me hard. So, hopefully this time I have a better answer. I just really hope that that works out. I ask for all of you viewers' support. I don't care as to what religion you believe in, or if you believe anything at all, or how you give your prayers or good luck. But I do ask if I can have, if you guys can send me some good juju. It'd be great, somehow. In any way that you'd like, it's all appreciated. So I'm going to wrap this up. I definitely, once again, went over 10 minutes, and hopefully this time it will let me load it up, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to redo this all over again. If not, thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful week and weekend. See you guys.